Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. We have got something really special for you today. We're gonna take you to a secret island that no one really knows about. Did you know there's a secret island escape in Northwest Florida, kind of nestled in the area of like Port St. Joe, Mexico Beach? It is a boater's paradise. Today we're gonna take you on an adventure. We're gonna go check it out. Let's get to it. Today we want to share something really special with you, something really exclusive that not many people know about except for us locals. Black's Island, nestled right in the kind of the heart of Port St. Joe, Cape San Blas, Mexico Beach area. This area is called the Forgotten Coast by the locals, and they call it the Forgotten Coast because you haven't seen commercialization for this area. This area hasn't been really built up with the condos and the attractions like you see at Panama City Beach or Destin. It's just nature, kind of a throwback to olden times. Black's Island, 7 acres, 26 bungalows, private pool, clubhouse, just a really, really unique spot. I don't think you'll find anything like this anywhere in Florida, or at least in North Florida that I've seen. We are super excited to take you on a tour today. We're going to show you the island, kind of do you a zoomed in shot here with the drone, fly you around. If you want to check this out, you can find it at blacksisland.com. They do nightly rentals. You can set up everything through the website or call. They've got a great staff that can work with you on that. If you want to get away from it all, if you're a boater, if you really just enjoy boating and you want to stay on the water, one of the toughest things for me when you go boating is at the end of the day, you don't want to go home. You just want to stay and continue staying. And who wants to go back to the hotel? So what better way to do it than bring your boat to your hotel? Hang out, stay a couple days, detach, get away from the world. Now it is worth saying you do have cell phone service here. So if you need to get away, but you still want connection with your family, you can bring your phone. They do have Wi-Fi in the clubhouse. So if you need to get your internet, you can connect that way. But you can totally unplug, get away, kind of enjoy nature as God intended it. So we wanted to share this with you today. We're super excited. Let's go on another little tour real quick. We'll show you some more fun stuff. All this white sandy beach here, wonderful for hanging out. The water, fairly shallow here. So if you're coming in here with a boat, you're gonna wanna make sure you've got probably 1.5 to 2.5 foot of draft. That's about as much as you're gonna wanna see. Jet boats are great for this, outboard boats. You coming in with anything bigger than that, it's gonna be tough. There's a real small channel to get in here with some bigger stuff, but most of this water is pretty shallow. Also, if you're coming in here to hang out in the water, wear your flip-flops or your water shoes. There's lots of shells down there and you can scratch your foot. So I'd wear some water shoes if you're coming out here hanging out in the water. They've got a great pool area over here. Lots of water sports activities. You can bring your kayaks, snorkel gear. Lots of beautiful shells we've seen. Kids can play out on the lawn if you got the kids. Something else we noticed when we got here right away, if you look at all these beautiful shells, all of these were found right off the coast here. Now these have obviously been treated and bleached and all those things, but these are some really giant conch shells. You don't really see those very often, and if you're exploring these waterways here, if you've got your snorkel mask, you want to go exploring, you may find one just like that. When we got to the island today, we were talking to some of the caretakers, asking about the history of the island. And they told us that the island is called Black's Island for a reason. One of the wealthiest pirates ever to scourge the 7 seas, a man by the name of Samuel Black Sam Bellamy. This was his stomping grounds. This is his base of operations. You'll still see cannons like this kind of scattered around the island. It's really interesting history, really interesting story there. So when you come out to hang out here, you get a chance to hang out where the pirates used to roam. You know, they say that Louisiana is a sportsman's paradise, but I tell you what, walking around out here, that's the first thing I thought was, this is the outdoorsman, the sportsman's paradise. I mean, you've got fishing, scalloping, all of this beautiful flat water here. This is protected, so you don't really have that crashing waves that you would have on the Gulf. This is actually inside the Bay Area. So water sports, if you want to be out here cruising around, just enjoying the sights, these breezes are magical. Just these tropical breezes, we're kind of constant all day long today, probably about 5 miles an hour, just wonderful. Up ahead, you'll notice the clubhouse. So when you come in, if you've requested like a private party, a gathering, they can do things like catering, provide meals and beverages. You can check with the website, again, blacksisland.com, for all those details. Folks here are real nice. Would ask that when you come, bring with you what you brought and take with you what you brought. Try not to leave all those things that you brought with you on the island. It's a small place and not a lot of people here. Try to preserve it, keep it nice. For you nature lovers out there, if you're into the outdoors and wildlife, this is going to be your kind of place. Lots of guineas and turkeys and chickens and peacocks and all kinds of noise. So if you hear that in the background, you're going to see a lot of that when you come out here. In terms of accommodations, they have 26 bungalows, some of them single story, some of them 2-story. Usually has accommodations for up to 6 people, max occupancy. A lot of them are more comfortable for 4 adults, but if you got small children, maybe up to 6. So you can check out blacksisland.com for more details on that. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this tour today of Black's Island. We've certainly enjoyed ourselves. If you've got questions and you like to talk about it a little more, hit us in the comments below. Be glad to discuss those things with you. We appreciate you watching this video. And if you like this one, check this one out.